Hey, here's an excuse to show you the Halloween intro that I've worked on using the icons that my sister designed. Enjoy! Alright, I hope you like the Halloween intro. What's going on, everybody? Bloodmoon Bobby here. What am I doing talking? Let's talk about the Lightyear teaser trailer, but how could I talk about it if I haven't seen it yet? Well, it's on the screen right now, so without further ado, let's watch it. Buzz.
Cabin pressurization is underway.
Getting ready to board a ship, I presume.
Flight recorders are on. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, there is. And I'm guessing that character's gonna be important too. I really want to say Buzz's famous line, but I'm wondering if he's going to say it himself. Looking epic, super fast. Ooh, super dramatic. And yeah, I heard people say, kind of talk about how Buzz has hair, apparently. There's the famous spacesuit, and there's the character we all know.
To infinity.
And
If you've seen the 4 Toy Story movies, I think you can guess what's going on there. Alright, so I wanted to wait for this helicopter to pass. So, okay, this is the teaser trailer for Lightyear, the origin story of who else? Buzz Lightyear from the Toy Story series. So, for more information, let's go over to Disney's description of the trailer. Quote, "To infinity," and I think most Toy Story fans could complete the sentence. Experience the origin story of a space ranger in Disney and Pixar's Lightyear in theaters summer 2022. Check out a brand new trailer for Disney and Pixar's Lightyear, an original feature film releasing June 17th, 2022. The sci-fi action-adventure presents the definitive origin story of Buzz Lightyear, the hero who inspired the toy. That's a key aspect. Introducing the legendary Space Ranger who would win generations of fans. Chris Evans lends his voice to Buzz. Annie Award-winning director and veteran Pixar animator Angus MacLane helms Lightyear. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Galen Suzman produces, unquote. So I remember first hearing about Lightyear back at Disney's Investors Day in 2020. I think that was when the film was first announced, and they were saying that it was going to be the origin story of Buzz Lightyear. And as the trailer's description points out, this isn't exactly the Buzz we know from the first 4 Toy Story movies. Like, this isn't the same, like, from what I understand, this isn't exactly the same Buzz who went through that time where he thought he was a legit space ranger, but is actually a toy, and all that stuff from the first movie. Like, no, this is basically the character that would inspire Buzz Lightyear, which It kind of makes me scratch my head a bit in terms of who Buzz is in the Toy Story universe. And I actually remember I had this conversation with my sister earlier today, and we were wondering, does that mean Buzz is a real character in the reality of the Toy Story world? Like, is he an actual human being alongside, that, lives in the same universe as Andy and Bonnie and all the rest of them? Or is this like a movie character? Like, is this like a Marvel character in, the Toy Story? Not literally a Marvel character, but is he like a fictional hero within the fictional Toy Story universe? Kind of like a sort of movie within the movie sort of thing. I'm frankly not really sure. Like, if I'm being really honest, I'm not really sure myself. I'm not sure if I can really say if I could see like this being like an actual person, like, you know, kicking ass in like Andy's world or something like that. I mean, maybe, you know, the movie itself will explain. Feel free to let me know down below in the comments what you think. I mean, yeah, but yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see like how this movie goes. I know that lots of people were kind of shocked as far as what Buzz looks like. Like, I think the biggest thing, if you go on like social media, everyone's like, "Oh my God, Buzz has hair." But I mean, it's one of those like reveals where it's like for a second I'm like, oh, he looks kind of different from how he does in the Toy Story movies, but after maybe the first 10 seconds I'm like, okay, this is something that I could work with, because it's not like a design quality where it's like I can't see Buzz Lightyear like not having hair at all or something like that. I always like kind of thought that like he had like some kind of covering that like covered his hair like in the Toy Story movies. So I think for me what was kind of surprising was he looks like a lot more like the facial like expressions, like his design looks a lot more detailed than what I've seen in the past 4 Toy Story movies. I mean, I know, you know, some will say, especially with the first movie, oh, well, you know, it was released in 1995, CGI was not as advanced as it is today, but I kind of think they wanted to do like a more detailed face on Buzz, because if he's supposed to be like, you know, a character within the Toy Story universe that would go on to inspire a toy, I think it would make sense that they try to give him more realistic looking facial features. So that's kind of how I took it. There are like certain like screenshots where I'm kind of like, you know, whoa, like for a second I have to do like a double take and remind myself that it's Buzz. But as is, like looking at the screenshot, it's a design that, I could see, and I think it works fine for the movies. Yeah, you could see here, yeah, especially like in this shot, like here, this is what I meant when I said I kind of had to do a double take, because, like, looking at Buzz here, he does look quite different from how he does as a toy. Like, the way, like, you know, like his eye, like, you know, like his eyes and mouth look a lot more detailed, like basically a bit more realistic than how he does look when he's a toy. I'll put up a picture of what he looks like in Toy Story 4, since that's the most recent of the Toy Story movies. But again, I think it does work for the movies. A couple things I'm wondering about the story of Lightyear. Are there going to be references to... There was a TV show based especially on Buzz. I think it was called something like Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. As a matter of fact, I'll do a quick Disney Plus search to double check. Oh, is this going to be another show that I'm going to add to my list of things that I have to check out? Yeah, no, I can't find the TV show on Disney Plus, so I don't know if Disney's going to be able to release it closer to when Lightyear is coming out, but who knows? I mean, it's interesting because they have Schoolhouse Rock on Disney Plus, so I hope they add that Buzz Lightyear show. So I'm wondering if they're going to add references to that show, and is the villain if there's going to be a villain in this movie, is it going to be Zurg? Which I wonder if Zurg is going to be the villain or if it's going to be somebody different. I mentioned Zurg because he was mentioned quite a bit in especially Toy Story 2. Like, the movie literally opens up with this video game where Buzz is trying to take down Zurg. So I'm wondering if he's going to be in the movie or they're going to make some kind of reference to him. Fun fact, there's a particular scene in Toy Story 2 that introduced me to that famous Star Wars line where Darth Vader says, "I am your father," and they parody that scene at one point in Toy Story 2. I won't give away the specifics in case you haven't seen the film, but just kind of wanted to throw that in there. So I'm wondering if they're going to have like references to the TV series. And 2022 is, like, it seems like it's going to be another really big year for Pixar. Like, kind of like when Inside Out and The Good Dinosaur came out the same year, and then Soul and Onward came out the same year in 2020. So I'm really curious to see how good both movies are going to turn out. I do like a lot of Pixar movies that they've released in recent years. Like Soul is easily one of my favorite Pixar movies that have been released. I'm also really looking forward to seeing, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, Dami. She, the Bao director, is coming out with a movie called Turning Red, which I'm probably going to cry my eyes out just like when I saw Bao. And Lightyear is also coming out in 2022. So I'm looking forward to checking out these movies and hoping to see more previews for the movie before it comes out. Maybe getting to see a few more surprises without getting too spoilery. So let me hear your thoughts on this Lightyear trailer down below. What do you think of it? Are you excited for the movie? Leave all those thoughts down below. And until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching. Hi everyone, thanks for watching this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos, and ring the bell to be notified about my latest uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media for my latest opinions and video updates. I hope to see you next time.